Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Tristan Barrocks here, the digital storyteller, and I'm super excited to be with you once again for another episode of Cinecut. It's actually a special episode where I'm going to be unboxing this thing here. I'm not really sure what it is, but I can't wait to look into it. I can't be too loud right now. It's like, I don't even know, like 12:30 in the night right now, and I got this box. I've been waiting all day to open it up, and I want to showcase it to you. So are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Woo! All right, so what I have in this box is really, really special. It actually is, well, I'll show it to you. Are you ready to look at it? Let's go. I got the knife here. All right, we're gonna, oh yeah, baby. Get this box open. Get this other side of the box open. I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to use the knife, but let me just try and cut this thing open here. There we go. All right, let's get this knife opened over here. Get this open. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh. It's the RodeCaster Pro. Let me pull this out. Look at what I got here. Can you see? Hold on. Let me move this box here. I'll throw it down here. The RodeCaster Pro is an actual interface, an audio interface that's made by Rode. Rode Audio, I mean, they make amazing audio gear. And I've been doing a lot more production and executive producing within the podcast arena for the last, I would say, probably year and a half. I have my own podcast, Story Over Everything. I've worked on several other client podcasts, producing it, being an audio engineer in that sort of capacity. And one day I was doing an interview with somebody else who was interviewing me, actually, and they had this audio interface, and I was like, this is kind of dope. This is everything you need to do a podcast. And I'm like, oh yeah. You know, I rent out the studio, blah, blah, blah. And I started to do my research. And the moment I did more research, I was like, whoa, this is a dope product. So we'll look at it. We'll have sort of like first reactions to it. Get some of this crumbs out of here. You know, when you have kids, they make a mess of everything. Okay, so we got this little casing here. Let me show you the back. So this is how the interface looks. It has 4 inputs. It has a headphone jack. It does Bluetooth audio. That's amazing. I'll throw that in the box there. All right, how do I open this thing up now? There we go. Let me open this. Ooh. Okay. Throw this knife over here. Take this out nice and slowly. Smells great. We got some other stuff inside here. I'm gonna put this box down here. Okay, we got our instructions. Okay, which is pretty cool. You can't see it on the overhead here. We got some instructions on how to set up our Bluetooth, how to plug in our mics and our headphones. Boom, 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 boom. All right, and then we also have, what is this? This is like, I almost feel like I'm like one of those guys holding signs for like Chick-fil-A or like fast food joints. This, I guess, just tells you all the setup of the panel, the back of the panel, the front of the panel, which is great. This is the interface. Again, another picture of the interface and how you connect. And here's the thing that I love about this interface is that you have these different buttons here, or these different, they're buttons and or tap pads. And the thing that's really cool about the pads is that they just did a software update, and before it was only 8 sound effects you could load up at one given time or any given time. And now they actually changed that to have, I believe, 64 programmable sounds. I'll look at that later. Let's take a look at this bad boy here. Take that over there. Take this over here. All right. So I am going to pull this bad boy out. Ooh, yes, yes. This is what I'm talking about here. This is the RodeCaster Pro. Now, here's the thing that's really cool about this device again, is that you can use it as an audio interface for your computer. But not only that, you can also obviously record podcasts to it. You can connect it directly to your camera. You can use it for Skype calls. You can use it for Zoom calls. You can basically allow this to be solve all of your audio needs. And that's actually really, really the reason why I picked it up, because this particular unit really solves a lot of problems for me. A few years ago, I had purchased a couple of Zoom units, the Zoom F4 and then the Zoom F8. And those are great for me, obviously for my filming needs and things of that nature. But what I loved about this particular product is that it's designed for ease of use, to quickly be able to pick up, record, and keep it moving. The Zoom products they're great, don't get me wrong, they're very, very good. They're very well made, they're amazing products, but they're not necessarily designed for me to just pick up and create. And a lot of times when I'm dealing with my clients who oftentimes than not have to use my equipment, they're novice when it comes to audio equipment and how to record and all of those things. So I really wanted to get a product that would allow them, as they're recording their audio for their podcast, would allow them to do it simply, easily, and efficiently. Starting out at the top here, we have our touch screen. Let's move out some of this stuff here. Get all this plastic stuff out of here. Okay, there we go. So we got our touch screen here, and this is a really nice, robust touch screen. I've used it several times on other units, and it's really, really good. I was surprised at how responsive it was. Down here, we have our tracks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks. We can connect devices through USB, and that's a separate USB track. We have our phone track, which is amazing. So we can plug in our phones directly by, I guess, aux cable or other means, and we can control that track, obviously moving it up and down, mute it, all those sort of things. We also have Bluetooth. I love this feature. My friend who picked up one of these just the other day, he called me and he was doing a live recording and asking me questions and just testing out a few things. And I was blown away at the quality and how well I could hear him through his phone as he was recording through the device and calling me through his phone. It was just phenomenal. These are our volume control for our headphones. This is our master control for all the headphones, I believe. And then this is the master volume for, what is it? I guess it's for the sound effects. I'm not really sure because I've never owned this product before, but I'm assuming that this volume is for all the sound pads, and then this volume is for our master audio. Now, if you're looking at the top here, see right there. There you go. Let's see if I can get it in focus. There we go. So we got our power button right over here. We have our power input, which is a 12 volt to 15 volt amp. We have a USB-C plug or input, which allows us to plug this right into our computer, which is great. But not only just right into our computer, it also allows us and gives us the opportunity to transfer information using USB-C, which is great. We also have a micro SD card slot. Again, it's cheap, it's cheerful. I don't love micro SD cards at all. I feel like they're super small and very fragile, but it is what it is. We got our left and right speakers, so audio out. So if we want to plug this into monitors, we can do that. We have our 4 headphone jacks. We have our aux in for mobile devices, so iPads, iPhones, all that sort of stuff, Android devices. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mic inputs, XLR mic inputs, no dual, so they don't have the 1/4 inch setup in there. They just have the XLRs built in, which is totally fine with me. It's not a big deal. That's not a deal breaker. And then at the top here, we have or at the front of the device, we have our headphone jack, which is, it looks like it's an 1/8 of an inch headphone jack. I'll lift it up there so you can see a little bit better. There we go. You can see the all the settings right there, right? Ooh, let me go there. Perfect. And there you have it. This is the RodeCaster Pro, and I'm super excited about it. This is really a complete solution if you're a YouTuber, if you're a person like myself that's a filmmaker, digital storyteller. If you love just getting quality audio in any of your videos or any of your projects, this may be one of the most important devices to look at least from a home studio setup. So definitely I'm going to be doing more research on it. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you have any comments, I'd love to hear your comments. And until next time, stay creative, stay positive, and stay blessed. Peace.